Oh,
Hey,
how are you doing?
good. I'm working in an office down at Sophie Dental. I don't. You probably never heard of it. You want me to try to get you a job here?
If you can, that'd be great.
Let me hear you. Let me go talk to
Please
Simon.
don't hire me.
I don't know.
You're such a big dude. What's up?
Not much. I'm just walked outside on the balcony out here.
Um,
What up with you?
nice to have a balcony and everything.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you that.
Oh my God. Yo,
Yeah.
you fancy.
Oh yeah. Real fancy dentists.
You're
They they
fancy,
they pay
fancy.
really well down here.
No, I don't think so.
So what's going on?
I don't think so at all. Oh, bro. Yo, I don't know if it's because I just have bro. I'm back to my other car now because it's something else was wrong and I just don't even want to bother anymore. Oh, why is it? Is it because probably I used to? I think I like beat it up when I was driving really far, like up north before.
Oh, you're back to
Party
your other
with
car.
your
You're driving.
friend. Yeah, and then this one I have to get it aligned and everything. Oh, I have
Okay.
to get gas.
So you're driving the Mazda and someone else is driving the Lexus.
Yeah, because it's like a shorter distance. But the thing is, well, I have to fix it. There's like the transfers are off, and like I'm just like, bro, I'm just getting to the point where it's like I'm gonna have another car payment because it's such a headache. Like I feel like I've been putting so much money. I
Well,
already put
I,
so much dollars on that car, and I'm like, and right now it's like I'm like thinking every weekend, like we went to the beach, and I was like, you know what? Like we pass by Haulover all the time, like I'm been looking for a boat, and we need something to pull a boat. So I just, I don't know. Well, I
so
can't
get
believe both my cars are like giving me a hard time. Like
well,
why? I don't why.
but I can tell you this though. I mean, it's a happy. I'll help you out with Sully. Anything you need.
No, I don't want
Uh,
to like just. I just feel like like oh, I don't understand why he's just not fixing everything. You know that day? No, I didn't even tell you. That day, I got a towed. I got it towed twice to this
right.
place. And then I left. I mean, I left the block down, and it was like it was completely still messed up. So I was like, I wasted the whole like the day to just go up over there to try to get it for me to leave it. So then I just got it towed back to my house. I was like, okay, like fix it or whatever needs to be done. And he spoke to him.
So you
I was
sold
like,
it to Sully. I mean, you towed it to Sully's.
yeah, I told it to Sully. He said it was done. I got it. I went up there to go pick it up on I last weekend or the weekend before that. I don't remember last weekend I think. And then it was a block down. It was smoking, and then it was like wobbling. Like my friend drove it for me so that he
Get the
knows how to
at it.
drive. Yes, and I was like, and then I called him. I mean, he called him. I called him, and then they were speaking. He's like, oh, I didn't know. I just focused on some part of the car, and I was like, yo, but like he should have checked the whole thing. Like you didn't test drive my car like after me needing to be aligned and everything. Like it was wobbling because I was right behind it.
So
So I
what the
thought
did
that
he say?
I don't know what he did. And then he went to go fix something else on it. Like I was like so upset already that I was like, I don't know what's going on. Can you just please handle it and tell him? And then like it was drivable back, right? But then he told me that sensors went on again and he
Well,
said,
sensors are.
oh,
I can see this. Sensors are nonsense. And that,
no, but he knows
they,
that there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Like the way he
right.
drives. So I was like, look, I'll just take the other car. And then since you're driving a shorter distance, like, at least you just to work and back and get the kids and work and back and get the kids or whatever. And sometimes I have to pick up the kids because he's like, oh, I don't like, I don't want to drive it so much. And I'm like, I had that car so that we were able to have a car that we could drive around because my Mazda needs work too.
Well, why don't? How many miles are on your Mazda?
My Mazda's it's supposed to be 96.
Why don't you sell the Mazda and
That's
get
what
some,
we were thinking. We're
and
just
then
to
sell
sell
something that
it.
can pull a boat? Because I can tell you, the Lexus. My feeling is the Lexus is a really good car. And
No, we're not gonna get rid of it. Like that's the thing.
keep
It's
the
gonna be my son's car. It is gonna be my son's car. Like I can keep it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Alexis, I can tell you, it is such a well-made car, Alexis, that if things break, replace it. But the car in general will last forever.
Yeah, no, like
The
I
mo-
like
what
that with my
do
mom. I
that.
have to get rid of it, and then I knew like we're like so tired of it. I was like, you know what? We don't own anything. We own a house. We don't own a like. We don't have
Plus,
like we can't even go out. Like right now, we could have been every weekend on the boat. Like all my friends
right.
are out on the boat, and like I'm here. Like
Okay.
I want to
Let's
be
do
out
this.
on the boat too.
Okay, I'll help you out. Hear me out. Get rid of the Mazda.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, but I love my mom. Oh,
You also, let me just rephrase it this way. You also don't have car payments every month.
I know.
Which is, I can tell you this, which is, even though things break down, just keep in mind of one thing. Even if you had 2 car payments for $300 a piece each month, that's $600 a month. You're not putting $600 a month into your cars.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's just how I pay. That's just how much I paid for my child to go to school, though, which is.
So what?
Thank God she's gonna be. I told you she got accepted to the other school, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my God! You know how much that'll be? Like at least some type of
Oh,
saving.
it's huge. So this is what I would tell you: keep the Lexus, get whatever's fixed on there needs to get fixed. I did a ton of work on it, and it'll be fine. Just go ahead and get rid of the Mazda and get something that could pull a boat.
No, you have to.
It just depends what kind of boat are you looking at.
Oh, Bruno, he knows. There's actually somebody that was selling a boat, but then it was all the way in Boca, and I kept texting the guy, and then I was like, yo, like, are you selling it or not? And he's like, so busy. He's like, yeah, and then I'm like, I never got a refund back.
But I can tell you. Listen, I'm sure your friends know boats, but with boats, one thing is this.
Oh my God! No, we owned a boat before.
Yeah, no, I
If
know.
something happens to it, it's a headache.
What I can tell you this is everybody. Okay, if you have a boat, you need to sell the boat, but you don't need to buy the boat. So you're in a great position. There's people who need to sell a boat. You could someone can ask 30 grand for a boat, and you could be like, I'll give you 16 or I'll give you 17.
And they'll take it. Yeah.
And
that's how his dad is. His dad. We just a $60,000 boat, and he sold it for 15. I was like, what?
Yeah. The thing is this, and this is what someone told me. They need to sell the boat. You don't need to buy that boat because there's other boats. But they need to sell that boat. So just convince that keep telling that to yourself is that they need to sell the boat. I don't need to buy your boat. Put out an offer and be like, if you want it, it's yours. If not, peace, buddy. And that's it.
Yeah.
Real simple. Real simple. Because there's South Florida. Like if you live somewhere else in the country, there's more boats in South Florida than almost the rest of the country for the kind of boat you want.
Oh my God! But do you see the weather outside? Well, you're outside right now, and I'm outside. I haven't eaten anything, and it's 3 o'clock. I'm like starving. And it's like so beautiful.
You know, it's
like I fucking want to live my life, bro.
Well, let's get a boat. Say love it. I mean,
you know what just made me feel like that too is that like one of my friends, one of her ex-boyfriend had to turn himself in today. We were just like looking at his mugshot. I was like, damn, that sucks.
What did he do?
Oh, he had to take a plea. So, he just took the plea. Instead of him doing like 15 to 30 years because he's a habitual offender, like, are you stupid? Take the plea, do the year and a day, which, that's why they do a year and a day because you have to go to prison.
Right. Yeah, sometimes
you don't go to county.
You're way better off.
I was like, they're going to look at you and they're going to be like, yeah, you're going to go for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's like, especially, it's funny that unfortunately, especially if you look scary.
Like, he looks, bro, we just looked at his mugshot. He looks so scary.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the problem too, is like, you could be the biggest sweetheart, but like, if you're 300 pounds and tatted up on your neck and have long hair and goatee, like, I mean, I don't know what the guy looks like, but I'm saying, like, if you look like the part.
It's pretty close to it, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah, because the goatee is like 250. Like, I feel so bad, though. Like,
But
but
dude,
he is a very
if
nice
you're,
guy. Like, I feel
yeah,
so bad. And his
but
mom is
dude,
so depressed. Like,
but listen,
that's not.
if you have neck tattoos, all of a sudden you're a bad dude. Like, no, maybe you
Yeah.
just like
Did
them.
a stupid thing when you were young,
Yeah, if you put a teardrop underneath your eye, like you're getting the maximum.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because you got a little tattoo. It doesn't make you tough.
I know.
So, oh no,
So
teardrops.
sad.
Two teardrops.
Two teardrops.
No, two teardrops. You're getting the maximum. One teardrop, almost the maximum. It's stupid, but you can't. If you look like that, you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, it's racial profiling. That's what they have the word for.
Well, it's not racial.
I mean, not whatever.
People judge you with your eyes. No, people judge you with your eyes. Listen, you could be 300 pounds all padded up and not know how to fight, but you walk in a room and people are going to be like, I ain't messing with that dude. Right? I know guys that are 120 pounds that'll snap every bone in your body. Like,
I was gonna ask you, how is your friend doing?
he's going to MD Anderson in Texas Tuesday, and he's going to John Hopkins Friday. But
Is he getting weaker? Like, does he not?
well, I mean, dude, he worked all week. He just had a lump on the side of his throat, and he got biopsied on Thursday, and last Friday he was told he had pancreatic. Usually with pancreatic cancer, you get 1 to 4 months to live.
So does he have just that amount of time?
Well, they're going to find out more when he goes to MD Anderson. It's stage 4. Yeah, it is already stage 4, and Darren was telling me that he feels like his nuts, he has something in his nuts because it's like swelling down there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
is he gonna be in so much pain that it's like he's gonna probably want to just like go out sooner than you should?
Well, that's the problem. Is like someone tells you 4 months, you go, okay, I got 4 months to live, but you don't want to spend the last 2 months in a bed.
Be in pain, exactly. Yeah, no,
I mean,
nobody. Yeah.
It's to a point where I said to Darren, I said, like, if this prognosis is really, really bad, like, they're like, it's not gonna be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll take him to Columbia, we'll get him like 10 of the hottest models.
Let him live life.
We're gonna put a kilo of coke in his room and be like, buddy, don't come out.
I would. That's what good friends are for.
Yep. So that's honestly that's plan B. We're gonna take like 20 of his like.
Oh my God, I don't know what it is, but I just feel
we're gonna
like
get a mansion and
it makes me want to cry.
We're gonna put a kilo of coke in the room and be like, don't come out, like all weekend, just stay. And that's it. He'll go out like that. That's Jim. Jimmy was like a bouncer and like rode motorcycles and like liked to get in fights and get lap dances at Tootsie's and back. Like that's Jimmy. Jimmy lived life. He wasn't like a hermit. Oh yeah. Jimmy was. Yeah, no.
That's the one. That's the one that you said I thought was cute, right?
Yeah, the one that you're like, he looks like Chris Daughtry. You're like, oh.
Oh my God, him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sucks.
Yeah, he's 39.
Why do all the cute ones go?
That's why I'm living forever.
Stop.
This like a 103-year-old and so ugly. That's me. God don't even want me. He's so ugly.
Jesus doesn't want you.
Does everything to try to get caught. Nobody wants him.
Oh my God. Horrible.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when I mean that, I think stop me if I told you this, but I was standing. I had to be the witness to his DNR and his will.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. It's just.
I know. You really depressed me that weekend though. Like when you told me, I was just like, well, life is just so short, bro.
Talk about like a mind, like with his parents standing behind him. The best was this: his wife was on the couch watching the Heat game. He didn't want her in the room.
Yeah, I know you told me.
Tell me that doesn't tell you everything. When it's the mother of your 2 children, and you say stay on this couch and watch the Heat game, I'm gonna go write up my will.
Oh my God! Don't even say that. Like you say things like it's not funny. Like it's so sad.
I mean, listen, if I didn't laugh at it,
you're such a comedian. You're such a bro.
That is true. No, the Heat game was on.
I know the Heat game was on, but still.
If you go watch the Heat game, I'm making up my will.
But why are you such a like? Well, you don't believe in marriage. You don't believe in.
No, I do believe marriage happens.
You have a girlfriend which you hate to be with, but yet you're with. Like you're so weird. You can't look at it like that. Do I get to be the positive one in this relationship?
Yeah, the day you're the positive one. I'm the hopeless romantic, and you're the positive one.
For real, what the happened to us?
That's when you. Next thing you know, your friend will be like the voice of reason, like saying, like being like, "Hey, let's not fight here. Let's not fight." Anyone want to go to? Next thing you know, your friend walks in the room and it's like, "Anyone want to go to yoga?" That's it. That's when you know, like, the end of the world is upon us.
Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Get your boat. Enjoy life.
But for real, no, like,
Yeah.
you tell me these stories, and then this guy gets freaking locked up. I'm just like.
But I can tell you this. The difference is this. Wait, hold on. The worst part of the story is this. If someone's getting pinched and they did something, like, it sucks you got caught. But like when someone's like not doing anything bad and they have like a like light gets struck by lightning, then you're like, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, listen, you roll the dice and you're not careful, you get caught, you get caught. But like when you just like have a swelling on your throat, the next thing you know, you're like, yeah, you're done. Like, what do you mean I'm done? I was in the office all day today dealing with patients.
Oh my God, no, shut up. It scares me so much. You know, I said one thing, and like, I don't know why I said it. I guess I just said it because I was like upset at that moment. I was like, you should stop smoking cigarettes. It's really bad. And yes, you know, like you stop smoking cigarettes. Like he smokes like when, you drink, obviously,
Yeah, have cigarettes, it's not bad.
Exactly. I get that. But then it's like, I hate the smell of it. Like, it really, like, it makes me want to throw up. I hate the smell of it. And I'm like, I said something, or whatever. I was like, after I took a shower, I was just like, oh, you can pass a secondhand smoke to kids. And if, God forbid, like, our kids have, like, cancer from shit, it's going to be your fault. And
yeah, that's if you smoke in front of the
kids. He's like, does we look like? Yeah, that's what he said. It was like,
yeah.
Smoking in front of the kids. I'm not even anywhere near them. Like, I was like, yeah, but still it's in your clothes. I'll just pick.
No, that's you don't say that.
I know. I was even mad.
And having a cigarette, honestly,
like, oh my God. Like,
a cigarette or two on the weekend or one every other day. One or two a day.
No, I don't like it. No.
No, hey, you know what's funny though? Marijuana, totally different. Like, even pipe tobacco is not bad. Pipe tobacco is like a sweet smell. Cigarette tobacco is just, I don't know what the they do to it. It just smells so bad.
It's so gross. Like, I don't know.
But why is it my pipe, dude? But pipe, like, you ever been around like an old man smoking a pipe? Like, it actually smells good.
They had, like when I worked in the club, like I used to always have to, they had like a cigar shop, and I used to always pass it every night, like, while I was walking to work, and it would stick on me though. Like, I literally walked for 2 seconds past it, but that cigar smell sticks. Gross.
Yeah, but it's a better tobacco. I think it's just better tobacco, and it's not trees a certain way.
Period. It's just not good.
I like to smoke weed.
Yeah, and we all know you're a stoner. You're a stoner.
Some white wine.
Tells you have with white wine, weed with white.
I come alive in the nighttime.
You look, Bestie. When are you gonna like chill out with life?
Oh, I live for the moment now. Dude, listen, I took my boat out on Saturday. This is my routine now. I mean, on Sunday, I get on my boat, I take my pipe, smoke some weed, I drink a margarita, listen to music, and cruise.
So
it's like, it's the therapy of being out on the water, like, cleanse the soul.
No, the water is therapy. What do you think we're going?
It feels so.
Especially my kids love, like, we go to the beach, but we just want to make it, like, we want to go like Keith, and he's telling me, like, Mommy, I want a truck, I want a boat, okay, puppy, like, we're going to get that. You know what he did last night on his iPad? He went on Craigslist. How does my son know how to do that? And he was picking out trucks.
Well, let's get a truck, and I'm just telling you what I would get is get an open fisherman, which is like a center console. There's just a console.
I don't know what we're going to get. I know what all it is.
Get a center console and get a 4-stroke engine on the back get something that has like 150 horsepower, 24-foot center console. Fucking perfect.
Four-stroke. You actually know your boat. Pretty surprised.
Yeah, no, I know boats. But honestly, like,
fooled me on something that I have a little bit of knowledge on.
So I mean, I'm just saying, like, for some reason, boats get insanely expensive when it goes from like 24 to 32 feet. Like, I mean, you can do fishing and not be like 5 miles offshore. You know, like,
bro, I just want a freaking can and haul over and jump off the water and get back on the boat.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, listen, Katie, this is the thing. You know my boat that I have. Yeah. Okay, that flat state. That's what I was going to tell you. I paid, and this is going back to 2010. Okay, the boat's a 2000. I bought it in 2010. It only had 330 hours on the motor. Nothing. Okay, do the math. Like, it's a 2010. It was 2000 as a motor. In 10 years, you use the boat 30 hours a year. In 10 years. Nothing.
Motor in the back. You only have one, right?
I have one motor, and it's a 115 Yamaha 4-stroke. And I'll do about 37 miles an hour.
I'd want two motors, though. How come?
Let me just tell you something. This is the pros and the cons with two motors. Okay, two motors. It adds a lot of weight to the boat. It's two motors that you're doing maintenance to, so your maintenance bills are double. Okay, and it's twice as many things that could break down. It's going to be a much bigger boat if it has two motors. It's going to be at least a 32-foot boat. Okay, your expenses are more. Your fuel is more. This is the good thing about two motors. If one breaks, you still get that cold. So, but the question, this is what I was going to tell you about boats, okay? Like, I have one motor on my boat. You see so many of these big, nice-ass boats. You know what? They don't go out in the ocean. Like, they cruise here. Like, if you're going to take the boat out, cruise the intercoastal, park it like at Hollover Beach, chill, tan, drink, have some beer, chill, and enjoy life. I paid $8,300 for my boat, okay? With the fucking trailer. The trailer alone, brand new, is $2,500.
I don't steal your trailer.
I never use trailer's not insured, but I don't. I could sell the trailer for about $1,100 tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like 1,000. Yeah, like a G.
Yeah, I could sell it used for about $1,000. Okay, so basically, if you're keeping your boat in the water, if you're keeping your boat in the water behind someone's house, all you need is a boat, and it's going to cost you. My boat would have been $1,000 if I would have sold the motor, $7,000. And you know what kind?
The space in the back, isn't somebody paying you space for your bag right now?
Yeah, and then I also keep my boat tucked in there too because it's little.
Yeah, I know.
Only 18 feet. The thing is that you can go offshore and go deep sea fishing, but this is the thing you got to remember.
Well, you're gonna do that. I don't even like being out far.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like.
To the water.
This is what I'm telling you. Like, my boat for $8,300, I could go out on all day. It barely burns fuel. By the way, you have two motors. You're burning fuel in two motors. You're doing repairs on two motors. It's going to be a much bigger boat if you're putting two motors on it. You're going to spend more money, and this is the thing. Like, I look at all these boats in the intercoastal, like when I'm driving my boat, and I'm like, I wouldn't be any happier on a bigger boat. I'm still on the water having fun. I have no stress. I've got no payments.
I know you don't mind being small. I get it.
No, and the thing is this: how many times do those boats go out in the ocean? Like, this is my whole point of the story. If he takes that boat out deep sea fishing once a month, it's not worth all that extra money he has to pay to have two motors and all that shit for that once a month. It comes out to thousands of dollars spent. So once a month he could go deep sea fishing. Now, if he goes deep sea fishing like once a week, then it's probably worth it. But if he ends up going deep sea fishing once a month, if he goes out with the family, he's not going deep sea fishing. But it's probably even more fun just to fish like the mangrove.
Okay, how about it's not for anybody else, but for me and the kids?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, he's going to want to go 10 miles offshore, catch big sailfish and dolphin and like that. That's when you need the two motors.
Right now, and it's so pretty.
But if you want to just, like, cruise the intercoastal, go out to lunch, like, get some sun, enjoy the water, honestly, I would keep it simple. Like, Don't have two motors that break down. Don't have two motors that put
Does
gas.
it look like we're ballers? Do you think that we even have money?
Well, but that's what I'm saying is I think this. I think
we're getting like a boat. We used to have like a little tin can of a boat, and we used to go out.
Yeah, and you had.
And it was
I'm
like
sure you had the best
small
time.
boat. Yeah, Ethan loved it. Ethan was little, and we put him in the bath, and we'd go out there like.
Yeah, no. By the way, I took on my flat stay boat, which is it's an 18-foot boat. I had me, June, my mom, my dad, my sister, and her two kids on the boat, and there still would have been room for like two more.
Yeah, you look at a lot of people in that boat.
Oh yeah, because of the way it's configured to seat up front and everything. Yeah. So I would get. I'm just telling you. I think you could get a four-stroke. You get a four-stroke engine. Get one motor. If you want, get like a little kicker. That if God forbid that motor broke, you'd have something to like get you back. But just get a four-stroke motor, get like a 21-foot boat, and with one motor, and you're fine. I mean, if you really are worried, then get Cito for $400 a year, and you ever get stranded, it'll turn it back in.
Do you have Cito? Hello, I know you're talking to somebody that actually lives in the water.
Yeah, no, I don't have Cito.
You don't?
But, yeah.
You know me.
I should.
You should.
I know. I should. If I don't, it's gonna be expensive to get brought back.
Yep.
But no, I don't have Cito. Who did Cito when you got luck?
Wow. There goes.
I'm just telling you. Put it this way now: if he has one motor and he's going offshore, just buy Cito for $400 a year. It's a lot cheaper. You know, I mean, I think for $10,000.
Okay, Dad. I just literally just said one thing, and you went off into like freaking boat world mechanic, other planet over there.
Sorry, but for $10,000, you can get a nice boat. That's perfect to like do all that.
I was thinking less because I need to get a truck too.
Yeah, no, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Even if I come in there at 8,000, you could get something good. Because you have someone who's asking like 12, and you'll get them down to 8. Yeah. And listen, if they want to sell the boat and they want the cash, they're going to sell it. It's not easy to move a boat. It's not.
You'd think it would be, right? But it isn't, because it took that forever to sell his.
Yeah.
Like, he took a loss.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's why you want to find a boat that's in good shape, that has low hours, that the person just likes to get rid of.
Yeah, did I tell you? His stepdad, which is like ironic, but his stepdad had a freaking heart attack.
No way.
Yeah, like out of the blue, like he's fine. Like they discharged him, but it's like just kind of ironic. Like his real dad, died of a heart attack. And I was just like, yo, it's just so much stress in that family.
Well, hopefully, does he exercise at all?
The thing is the stress comes all from like all the bullshit from like his niece and all his problems, and like his mom does, she's the enabler and does everything for these kids that are parents. Right. And it's like, and it was stress to him, I guess. Like one day he went to work and it was just you keep hearing so much like bad stuff that you're just like, you get upset, and I think he got a heart attack.
Stress can cause it, but it's also genetics, diet, exercise.
I mean, he's old. I mean,
how often does he go to the doctor for his physical? He may have had high blood pressure, high cholesterol for the last 20 years, and he hasn't been to the doctor. Like,
you go to the doctor?
You should go to at that age. Yeah, you should go.
No, you go to the doctor?
Yeah, like every 3-4 years for a physical.
Have you had your?
I get blood work done. I had my blood work done in September. Perfectly healthy.
You did? No.
Yeah, because I got
no chlamydia, no.
No, I'm pregnant though. Don't tell anyone.
Can I be the godmother?
Yeah, for sure.
Ay.
But let me know about the boat. I'll help you out.
You know who's gonna be pregnant soon?
Who? Lauren.
I forgot yours doesn't work.
Wow.
Yes. You know, you can't. That's pretty sad. You don't want to like carry on the name. Well, I guess your brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, like a sane person in your family, actually.
I know, I know. I just found out you can't get pregnant having sex with the same sex.
Same sex with the same what?
Having sex with the same sex.
You
I just
can.
found out. No, you can't. I just found that out. That was my
Let's
problem.
try it.
All right, I got to get back to work before I lose my job.
Oh, the tragedy of you
You know what?
losing your job. Okay. Oh, is
Just
that why
don't make fun
you're
of.
having a receding hairline?
Yeah, don't make fun of my little boat, okay?
Oh, you like things in small packages. What can I
Yep.
say?
Nah, you know what? Honestly, get like a that's 18 to 21 foot boat, and you guys with one engine, 4 strokes, you'll have no problems. Not at all.
Well, thank you for your concern.
You're welcome.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything is really good actually. Really good. Patients have been good in the office. No more complaints from anybody.
Good. Well, I do my part of the job.
I know. One day I'll have you listen to my
One day you need to give me a raise.
recording. I know. Well, you're doing a good job. You get a raise.
Well, I was thinking, well, you always
You,
know, right? Just in case.
you were up there on Saturday and cleaned up the whole place, right? So they're not going to complain on Monday.
I always clean every
All right,
weekend.
so just making
Dude,
sure
what
you
do you want? You
did it.
think
I'm not up, dude. I'm not up there. I only hear when people complain it wasn't cleaned up. All right, keep it up. I'll talk to you later.
well, you the month. Bye.
All right, ciao, Bella.